Today's video going to be explaining the 4 different types of intelligence. If you don't know or you're not aware, then stay tuned, as I was mind blown when I first found this out. Our brain does not fully develop till we're 25. And when we go to school, the main intelligence that we focus on and are graded at to judge whether we're smart or not is your intelligence quotient.
Intelligence quotient.
Your intelligence quotient, hard word to pronounce, also referred to as RIQ. Now, me being a teacher for 4 years, I hated that people would think they're smart or not based on the grades they got at school. I thought this was absolutely ridiculous. Although your IQ does measure how good you are at problem solving, how good you are at recognizing patterns, and your analytical skills, it doesn't decide whether you're smart or not. The famous saying goes, fishes can't climb trees. So then people might go their whole life thinking they're stupid because they didn't get good grades. That is absolutely bizarre. So now we're going to compare the other intelligence. Now you know what IQ is. Another type of intelligence then is social intelligence, a whole different range of skills, such as your communication, your empathy. Are you able to recognize how somebody else is feeling? Your conflict resolution. For example, if you had a friend who wasn't very socially intelligent, you might find that they're getting into fights more often, or they're not able to diffuse them because they're not able to read the situation. Other skills that social intelligence includes is stuff like leadership. Social intelligence is important for success for life, as it includes interpersonal relationships, career success, being able to collaboratively work within a team. An interesting fact that I heard recently was that more important than quitting drinking, more important than exercising, the greatest factor to determine your longitudinal health was how good the quality was between your relationships. So by practicing your social intelligence, by putting yourself in social situations, from learning from other people who are socially intelligent, you're giving yourself a better chance of going further. Of intelligence then is emotional intelligence, or EI. I particularly find this one really fascinating. I feel like it's a bit of a hot topic at the moment, and I feel like it's something that is only really being explored now. I think a lot of people's emotional intelligence was shut down or ignored in the past due to the environment we were living. It was a much more dog-eat-dog type of world where the alpha strongest male was the most dangerous and there wasn't as much room for your emotions. Whereas now we're in the world of intelligence where the smartest man is the most dangerous, as it's not mafia run as it was before. So emotional intelligence refers to then understanding your emotions, why you do what you do, understanding how you can make other people feel by your actions, understanding how other people are feeling in situations. As you can probably see, all the intelligences are overlapped, but I think specifically social and emotional intelligence overlaps very heavily. The 4th type of intelligence then, adversity intelligence, also known as AQ, is the ability to regulate yourself during setbacks, during times of stress, during times of challenge. And the way you can improve this is by putting yourself in these situations, by allowing yourself to develop a growth mindset, by having a strong support network. So adversity intelligence is currently being very recognized in terms of an outlook on your success, as it is your ability to deal with these stressful situations, ever-changing demand and environment. And what's very interesting is somebody could be high in IQ, potentially high on social and emotional intelligence, but when they get into a stressful situation, then they just shut down, which might be the area of intelligence they need to work on then. So after spending 18 years focusing on my IQ, when I went to university, I said, right, done the IQ now, put the graft in, I'm going to focus solely on social intelligence. I passed my exams, but I'm not going to focus on reading or writing no more, as I could see there was a good benefit to it, and there was a good opportunity to meet as many people from as many different places as possible. So then when I went to university, I was focusing on just trying to develop and improve my social intelligence. Whilst I was at university, only in retrospect, when I finished and started working, I realized that my emotional intelligence was not there at all. And I think maybe for a lot of men, especially young men, they might agree there was only 3 kind of feelings going on: hungry, horny, tired, and a repetitive cycle. when I was waking up 6 a.m. every morning, I started to think, okay, why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I doing this for? So for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been focusing more on my emotional intelligence and actively trying to put myself in uncomfortable situations. So I hope you found this video interesting. Maybe now that we've dived into the different types of intelligence, you can see which areas you may want to work on or improve in order to give yourself a greater chance of success in the future. A really, really interesting takeaway is that if you score really high in IQ, people who score higher on social and emotional intelligence are going to do better than people who score high in IQ. So the smartest person that might have been sitting next to you in school, who is the best at chemistry, if you've developed your social and emotional intelligence, they'll be working for you because they may not be able to communicate in a group and understand and lead. So food for thought. Hope you liked this video. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you soon.